You know, sometimes it seems Christmas is all about Jesus, and sometimes it's all about Santa Claus. Which is it? What does Santa Claus have to do with Jesus' birthday?
Oh, that is an excellent question.
That's a great question. Ian, what's Santa's real name?
His real name? George?
No.
Howard?
No.
Susan?
No!
Complete this sentence. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that...
St. Nicholas soon would be there.
So, who's St. Nicholas?
That's Santa Claus's real name.
That's right. To learn more, we need to go to Europe in 300 AD, just as the Roman Empire was learning about Jesus. Come on, everyone, visualize! Ian, no robots.
Sorry.
St. Nicholas was a leader in the church about 250 years after Jesus. His parents had left him with a lot of money, and to show Jesus' love, Nicholas spent his life giving it away to the poor. If he heard that someone needed help, he would walk by their house at night and toss a small bag of gold coins in through their window. One story talks about 3 young daughters of a man who was too poor to find them good husbands. Back then you needed money to get married, and if you didn't get married, you could end up as a slave. Nicholas didn't want that to happen to these girls, so he secretly tossed gold coins in through their window to pay for their marriages. According to the story, the gold coins landed in the girls' shoes or stockings they'd set out to dry by the fire.
Wait, stockings? Hung by the fire? This is sounding familiar.
Exactly. Have you ever gotten gold coins in your Christmas stocking?
Indeed I have, with chocolate inside.
That's because of St. Nicholas. Another version of that story says St. Nicholas dropped 3 gold balls in through the window. Have you ever gotten a shiny orange in your stocking?
I did. We always got oranges in our stockings.
Another symbol of St. Nicholas.
But there's more. Do you know what a pawn shop is?
I sure do. I was flat broke one time, so a pawn shop gave me some money in exchange for my guitar. When I could pay them back, they gave me my guitar back.
That's right. Pawn shops help people by letting them trade things for money.
What's that have to do with St. Nicholas?
The symbol of pawn shops everywhere is 3 gold balls. The gold balls that Nicholas gave to help the 3 sisters.
Oh my goodness, St. Nicholas is all over the place. So how'd he turn into Santa Claus?
Well, the stories of kind St. Nicholas helping children spread throughout Europe. Eventually, the church gave him his own holiday, St. Nicholas Day, on December 6th. Soon, kids all over Europe were setting out shoes and stockings by the fireplace or by windows the night before St. Nicholas Day, hoping that he would visit and leave behind some candy or toys.
Wait, they did that on December 6th?
Right, St. Nicholas Day. Stories of St. Nicholas came to America with Dutch and German settlers. Only in Dutch, St. Nicholas was called Sinterklaas, and in German, he was called Saint Niklaas.
Sinterklaas?
St. Nicholas?
That's right, Saint Niklaas.
Say those names fast.
Sinterklaas, Saint Niklaas. Sinterklaas, Saint Niklaas. Sinterklaas, Saint Niklaas. Sinterklaas, Saint Niklaas. Santa Claus! That's right. Over time, those names blended together and became Santa Claus.
What do you know? Santa Claus really is St. Nicholas.
You bet your bippy.
I'm a fan of Santa Claus. He's my man, and why? Because underneath he's Saint Nicholas, a guy who loved like Jesus.
Nicholas was wealthy, sure. Used his wealth to help the poor. Gave and gave and gave some more. A guy who loved like Jesus.
More like Saint Nick we would be if we gave more generously.
Then in us the world would see
Folks who love like Jesus.
That Nicholas was an amazing guy. I'm going to write a whole popsicle stick puppet show about him. That's a great idea. You see, Christmas in America is a little confusing because it's actually a combination of 2 different church holidays from Europe.
We have Christ's Mass on December 25th when churches celebrate Jesus' birthday.
And St. Nicholas Day on December 6th, when churches celebrate a great guy who loved Jesus very much.
Whoa, they got all mushed together.
So we celebrate Jesus' birthday.
And we also hang up stockings and wait for St. Nicholas, who we call Santa Claus, all on December 25th.
Thanks to American TV shows and movies, the mushed up Christmas has been spreading around the world, and now people are calling St. Nicholas Santa Claus almost everywhere. They're starting to forget about poor old St. Nick. Oh no, don't forget about St. Nicholas. He's what Santa Claus is all about.
Right, sharing the love of Jesus by helping the poor.